Well, hello all and welcome back. It is now about 5 a.m. Been up all night working on another video, trying to get it posted for today. I spent basically the last 5 hours, 6 hours putting together a video. I posted it, and well, I didn't post it, but I uploaded it. Within minutes, it comes back red marked saying that it's not advertiser friendly at all. Now, I'm not used to seeing these red marks where they just basically tell you no. It's not a matter of it being blocked by anybody. It doesn't match any copyright. This isn't anything like that. This is basically just saying that this isn't okay. So I'm not used to dealing with that. When they do it to a whole video like that, now it's a mic video. It's a mic from the Council of Time video. And he was talking a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on right now with these elections, or something, with the elections and everything going on. And they basically just acted like it was just, no, not doing it. Now, I don't know the reason for some of this. I really don't. It seems like a lot of the mic videos anymore are having a lot of issues. So I'm going to keep trying to bring you guys as many of them as I can. And if you guys are aware of Mike's videos, if you've ever listened to what he has to say, he speaks for about 2 hours. Now, when he talks to Paul Begley, he talks to him for maybe an hour. And Paul Begley has a tendency to swerve him all over the place, so he doesn't really sit and discuss one topic the entire time. He kind of bounces around. So, to use any highlights from that, it's kind of, what's the point? I try to go directly to Mike's page and actually get videos that are not really being shared on YouTube, unless it's being shared as the entire 2-hour video, where you then got to listen to pretty much everything being said, and it's not pointing out the main topics I'm pointing out. Okay, so I admit, I bring you 10 to 15 minutes of his videos, and they're just because I'm pointing out a portion of what he said that I thought was interesting to you guys, my subscribers, and trying to make it, something that you guys want to, spend 10 minutes hearing and not have to spend 2 hours just to hear that one portion. Anyway, so as I go to post that video, I already see that another video of Mike's that I posted about a week ago, talking about the blood rain and the changing of, it's a Planet X video, talking about blood rain, talking about the red dust, talking about things that may occur if Planet X comes close enough to change the rotation of Earth. Now, during this, he mentions the word climate, which I just said too. I'm going to bleep that part out so you guys don't. You're just going to have to understand what I'm talking about when I say, okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. Because I know that if I say that, they're just going to mark the video again. They're going to mark this video. Anyway, I was already planning on putting a video together today for you. I hadn't planned on doing this one right now. But since I'm going to fix that video and repost it, it's now saving right now. It's going to take another 20 minutes just to save it before I can even upload it. I thought I would come to you guys to talk to you about something I wanted to talk to you about last night, but did not get the chance to sit down and do it. Now I'm getting the chance to sit down and do it because I'm waiting for that video to save. I've been looking at Twitter too much, I guess, right? Probably too much. That's probably my problem, is I look at all these places. I look at Rumble, I look at Twitter, I look at TikTok, I look at every place where anybody's talking about anything. Actually heard some interesting information. I don't know if you guys have heard what Tucker Carlson's been saying, and the GBN network, which is a gospel broadcasting network, I believe. They are both making implications. They're both implying, okay, I'm not going to say I'm implying it because I don't know. I mean, I would have to say, after watching Biden's little speech the other day talking about the fact that he's backing out, it's kind of interesting. It was, 5 days ago? He was acting like, we're going to go again for 4 more years. Then he turns right around 4 days later. For a guy who supposedly was sick with COVID a week ago, he's got a pretty good tan. In fact, he's darker than Trump. So I don't know if he went to the same place where Trump gets his spray tan done, but, so I don't know how it is that he was supposed to be sick when he suddenly has a nice golden tan, right? That's one portion I would notice. The second thing I noticed is it looks very CGI. Okay, I do a lot of videos, I do a lot of information, I look at a lot of stuff. If you look at the video of Biden talking, he looks very thinned out in the shoulders. His suit almost looks like it seems like from here down, he seems smaller than even he did a few days ago. So I don't know. That's just a point of what I'm saying. But it also looks very CGI to me. It looks fake. It doesn't look, his skin is, a little better than usual. I mean, it seemingly looks, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong. I know. Okay, I realize this. This is simply my opinion. This is not, I'm not telling you, hey, this is not real. I'm simply saying that it seems a little odd. Okay? And I guess that's because GBN and Tucker Carlson are both saying, and like I said, this is what they're saying. I'm not saying this. I'm telling you what they are saying. They don't believe that he's still alive. According to some reports that Tucker heard from Las Vegas, from a scanner that was picked up of an emergency call, apparently Biden was rushed to the hospital. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I can't validate it. I didn't hear it myself. I didn't see the report. This is basically, now at this point, this would be what? Third-hand information? Fourth-hand information? So don't take my word for it. Don't take what I'm saying and say, oh, that's the case. I'm simply telling you, this is being talked about. Now, is it true? I have no idea. Not a clue. But I guess it wouldn't be the most shocking thing to hear, would it? It really wouldn't. I mean, the decline has been pretty apparent. So, I don't know for sure. And I'm not going to tell you that I do. That's one thing. Okay, that's just one thing I'm sharing with you guys. You'll probably hear more about this as the week goes on. I'm sure it'll come out more and more, and people are going to start to discuss it. I do want to point something out to you guys, though, that really kind of hit me last night. I know that this is going to sound completely from left field. I understand that. And this has a lot to do with why I don't make videos and come and talk to you. How do I say this? I'm a people reader, a people watcher, I listen, okay? I watch and I listen, and I always have. Since I was a little kid, I always pay attention to people. I pay attention to their emotions, their movement, their eye movement, everything. I pay attention. I usually can pick out a liar pretty quickly. Not to say that I, am looking for that, but I can usually spot it pretty quick. I can usually tell when something seems like a manipulation. And I'm noticing the same thing I've been noticing since, it's been for a while now. I mean, I hate to say this, but it's been for a while. This would go back even before Trump. But it's become so clearly apparent at this point. Those that are sitting in their luxury homes and their platinum toilets are really, really going out of their way to cause complete distress and anger. They are pushing moments on top of you so much that I am seeing so much anger. I'm seeing so many people just pissed. It just seems like there's so much unhappiness happening right now. Now, I know with everything that Biden's done to the economy, everybody has great reason to be very upset. I get it. Look at my channel. Look at my situation, okay? I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to make rent. So, trust me, I'm aware. I'm also very well aware of being angry, okay? I fight these things that are controlling society and controlling humankind. I fight them my entire life. I've been through so many things in my life that, to share them with you guys is something I question if I even should. I question the reality of how you might feel knowing that you're dealing with somebody who's seen some stuff. I've been around things that they're not, I don't know. I guess they're not stories you feel like telling or sharing. They're not things that you even want to talk about afterwards. And the one thing I've learned in my life is that we have the ability in us to not pay attention to these things. And I don't mean to forget them and not pay attention as if they matter. What I mean is to not let them affect us in such a way that we become angry. Those that be want you angry. They want you scared. They want you hiding in a corner, begging for their help. That's what they want. And I feel like they're kind of accomplishing it because a lot of people are pissed. Everybody, I have to be honest about something. I don't think we have a Republican or a Democratic Party anymore. Okay, I think we have a game of people who go out of their way to manipulate you and I to cause distress. It's like one side does it and then the other side does nothing about it, then the other side does it and the other side does nothing about it. Have you noticed this yet? Has anyone caught on to the fact that I'm not even positive that our elections count? I mean, I hate to say that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't vote, and vote again. I'm not telling you that. What I'm saying is, I think things have been pre-planned and pre-decided prior to us ever getting a chance to even hit the polls. Now, I do believe Trump is a niche in the issue. Okay, I believe very much that all of these people, in ways, are being manipulated because of what they are and who they are and how they are. Okay? And I think that we're being given the signs because the demons are working overtime, folks. They're working overtime. That's the whole reason I do this channel. Okay? If you guys have ever wondered, like, why do they bring us these stories? Why do I bring you certain stories? Why do I point certain things out to you? Because I want the answers to these things as well. And not with humanity. Humanity isn't my issue. I'm not concerned about what this person said to that person. It isn't really a thought to me. What I'm concerned about is the manipulation that's happening to humanity. The demons think they're winning. And as long as you allow yourself to find darkness in your thoughts, then they're winning. See, demons feed off of anger. They feed off of your pain. That's how they exist. The more that we allow ourselves to be pissed off, angry, and trying to be confrontational, they feed off that. They enjoy it. And I believe very much that those people sitting on the top, they're not just a bunch of people with a lot of money deciding, let's see how we can screw over the world. No, they're being manipulated too. These people have got a darkness around them that just don't quit. You know, they say money is the root of all evil. I believe that all evil circles money. I believe that these people are being manipulated by something far worse. And that far worse thing, you know what beats it? You know what beats it? Us finding peace in our lives every single day. This is a test. Our life is not just a place for us to live and say how pretty everything is and I can't wait to have a house and a car and a wife and a family or a husband. That's not the game. Okay, the game is that you stay calm, cool, and collected and enjoy every second of your existence here because this is a test. We're in school and every single one of us is going to hear that school bell ring eventually and school's going to be out. That's the truth. I know that there are those out there that maybe don't feel that way, that maybe they don't think that God's on their side or that Jesus is walking with them. But they are. Okay? God knows you. God's aware of you. Jesus is with you every moment. Okay? Some people call it a soul. I call it a light. We've all got that light inside of us. We all have the ability to shut off the darkness and basically just push it to the side. Don't allow it to bring you down. Don't allow these people who are being manipulated by that darkness to bring you down. Don't let them bring you to their level. I could tell you guys some stories that would make you probably sit back. Maybe some of you would walk away from my channel altogether. But I've been fighting these things for a long time. Okay? I have been in a war with these things for a long time, since I was a little kid. Okay, I think I'm going to share a story with you guys that, you know, I probably won't share it now because this has already run past the time I thought it would. But on one of my next stories, I'm going to bring you guys a story that has nothing to do with Planet X. It has nothing to do with our government. It has nothing to do with the ball of crap that we're all being forced to eat. This has to do with something else. This is what brought me to where I'm at. This is where it brought me to the place where I know that God is good, and I know Jesus is real, and I know that we're being tested, every single one of us. And the reality of this, what I'm saying in that is, if you're alive today and you're on this earth right now and you can hear my message, then you're loved. And you're also some of the most special people to God. He has put you here during a time when things are far darker right now on this earth than they've been in a long time. You can have people refer to history and his dark moments in history. But right now, what we're dealing with, this is affecting everybody worldwide. This isn't a war that's going on overseas. This isn't some situation we can read about and say, well, that was a horrible situation for those people. No. This is a horrible situation for all people right now. We're in a war with demons that are manipulating mankind, causing your dismay, causing darkness, causing everybody to have anger, aggression, pain, sorrow. For what? For what? Our government right now is so half-assed, it's not even funny. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're in Canada, if you're in America. I don't care where you are. The governments of the world are being massively manipulated by this darkness. And I think it's because there's something getting ready to happen. I think they're aware of it. I think they all know, okay? And they all know that time is short. The time is getting short. And they know very well that they've got to block a bunch of us from making it to where we're going. They've got to change that destination. It almost makes me want to laugh because I think to myself, you're not changing mine. No matter what you take from me, no matter how much you make me hurt inside, it's not going to take away the fact that I believe in the Lord and I believe that I'm going to see Him. And I'm going to go there and I'm going to be with Him. So in one way, I look forward to that. I honestly do. I look forward to that. But to be away from this place, that'd be pretty devastating too. So I have to admit, He has given us something that is really hard to ever want to think about walking away from. But for all of you out there listening to this video right now, I hope you will think about what I'm saying and recognize that the message I'm trying to give you right now is to remember how special you are, and to remember that that light that shines in the darkness comes from you. You all have it, every single one of you, regardless if you believe in the Lord or if you don't. The light is within you. You're being heard. God is paying attention. Jesus is walking with you. You're safe. This is a body. This is flesh. This can come and go, but you are forever. And if you're here on this earth today, you're chosen. You've been chosen to be here right now during this time. You notice how many people aren't? That were just here, say, 5 years ago, and they're not here now? I believe that they are not here right now because I think God knew that some of those people wouldn't have made it through what's coming. And if you're still here on this earth, that means that God thinks you can, and He's testing you, and He wants to see you make it through it. I want to see you make it through it. I have to be honest, I'm a very protective person. My world is, I protect. That's it. I can't watch somebody be upset. I can't watch somebody hurt. I can't watch somebody be angry without trying to step up to them and tell them, stop. It's okay. I have had guns pulled on me. I've had guns in my face. I've had people threaten me. I've had people assault me. And you know, no matter the case, no matter what it's been, I knew that God was with me. So I didn't stop being who I was. I didn't stop not just looking at somebody and telling them, hey, you're not mad at me. You're upset with something else, and it's okay. Everybody has a reason to be upset. There's always going to be something for us to be upset about. All of us are scared. None of us know where we're going tomorrow. Things could change on a dime. Okay, if Planet X is real, and Planet X, I believe it to be real. That's not the question. If Planet X is coming in our time, then we've all got to, we're going to have a real eye-opener. Okay, and I think the people who may still be here now on this earth may be those people who are going to see that. And we're going to need each other. We're going to all need each other to be there for each other. So we can't allow ourselves to be manipulated by this darkness. That's exactly what it wants. It wants to break us apart. It knows that when we're together, we're strong. But when we're broken apart and angry and scared and judgmental, it knows it's winning. We can't allow it to win. We can't allow it to beat us in such a simple way. We can't. It's up to us. So if you're one of those people out in the world right now that you have anger towards somebody, or you have anger about a certain subject, or tomorrow when you hear the news it makes you mad, stop. Don't let it. Don't let it manipulate you as well. Okay? It's just not worth it. Life is too short. Remember that. Live every day like it's your last. Enjoy the moment. If you see somebody out there sad or upset or worried, tell them it's okay. Now, I'm not telling you to go jump in the mouth of a shark, but I am telling you to be there for each other and pay attention. There's a lot of people who just need to have someone say hello sometimes. Do you know how easy it is just to hold a door open for somebody, regardless if they thank you or not? I do it all the time. People look at me like I'm crazy. You know how many people lately, I mean, everywhere I go, I hold the door open for people and I say hello to everyone and say, hi, how are you? And, you know, I'm always that way. I'm always very friendly. And I've had faces looking at me lately that just look at me like I'm nuts. I held the door open for somebody the other day at DMV, and they walked past me and they just I don't think they knew how to say thank you. They just stared at me. And I looked at them and I said, hey, it's crowded in there. Have fun. And they were like, oh, yeah, thanks. And they walked off. And you could just see the puzzlement in their face. They were surprised someone held a door open for them. I'm a protected person. I really am. And I can't watch people hurt other people. I'm one of those people that'll step in front of a gun. I don't care. I really don't. And I have. And I don't care. I know that where I'm going after this is a good place. As many of you know, I've already been close. Okay? I've had stage 4 cancer. I had surgery for that. They told me 3 years ago that basically I had about 3 years before it would come back strong. Well, if that's true, then I guess we'll see. But I'm not afraid of it, and I'm not scared of it. I know that, like I said, I know the Lord is with me. I know I have the light in me. I know it's there. And that light I have in me is in you as well. I'm not the only one. It's just so easy for us to not notice it, and for us to forget that it's there. Don't forget it. Don't let go of the light that's inside of you. It's what the Lord gave you. You know? Some people say that they find God when they're in prison. I found God inside of me. And I'm very thankful that He's there for me. I'm thankful that He's there for all of us. No matter how bad things seem, it's your test. You're being tested to see how you're going to react to the situation. For those of you who maybe haven't ever listened to the story of Job, I think that the story of Job right now has got to be probably one of the most meaningful Bible stories that we could be paying attention to. I know that everybody wants to tell you that we're living in the days of Noah, and that's only partially true. I think the same things that were happening on earth during those days clearly are happening now, but scary enough as it is, I think we're living in a bigger portion of that. But it doesn't have to be that way. as I said again, I'm not asking for any of you to go out and jump into the mouth of a shark or, you know, take up skydiving tomorrow. What I'm telling you is, don't miss what you are. Don't let go of what you are. Don't let these people do that to you. Because the ones that are doing it to you, they don't know what they're doing either. They're being manipulated. And you know what's happening right now? While I talk to you, the demons are all around me right now, trying to make me feel like this video isn't worth doing. They're trying to make me feel like it wouldn't matter if I speak or not. They're whispering in my ear, well, the ear that's no longer there, trying to tell me they don't care. They're not listening. I hear them, but I know you are. And I believe in you as much as I believe in my own dreams. I'm going through some very tough times right now. But you know, just reading the comments from you guys makes me feel far better. And God is showing me that. I'm a very recluse person. I rarely go out and do a lot of things. And when I do, I think people are kind of stunned by me because I'm always, hey, how you doing? How's it going? How are you? What's going on? I create small talk with people I don't know. You know, I just do. I just do. I feel like we're all connected. I feel like we're all related. So I don't have a problem being that way. I've always been that way. It's just who I am. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all your comments you've been leaving. These last two videos, I have more comments on those that are from the last two videos I just did. I've had so many comments that are they're just beautiful. I mean, I don't even know how else to put it. You guys are beautiful. You guys are some of the best subscribers I could have ever expected to have. I thank you guys. I really do. And making me emotional. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I do not mean to be emotional. I'm like, that's like so lame, right? I don't mean to be that way. Thank you guys. Thank you for showing me that you're there. It's nice to know how many good people are on this channel. And I thank you all for your comments. I wish God's blessing on every single one of you who listen to this video. And yeah, I'm going to go back in there now and see if I can re-upload that video and see if YouTube just slaps it with another ad restriction. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully it goes well.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching. See you guys later. God bless you all.
This has been the Confidential Report. For even more stories like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel today. And please show your support by clicking the like button on this video. For even more stories and news you deserve to know the truth about, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching the Confidential Report.